Hey buddy, welcome back. I'm the Strategy Professor. Today we're doing another game of League of Legends. Doing a little Soraka action here. She was most voted champion on the straw poll for the week, so I'm trying to get some Soraka footage in here. First picked her. She's a decent first pick. There are more counters to her than some of the other champions that I recommend for first pick, like Janna or Sona or Rakan, but she's still pretty good. She's pretty good in the Morgue. She doesn't have any crowd controls. The Morgue's, you know, Black Shield doesn't really matter that much, other than, I guess, the silence, but... We gotta watch out for Zen up there. Let me get a second point in Q here, so we're able to push him in and harass quite a bit. You always want to make sure that you land your Q first, if possible, if you're not taking like a ton of heat. Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't get bound by Morgana, though.
Every step, a new journey.
Okay. So they're missing some CS to come over and try to mess with me. Cool with that. How are we looking on CS? 13 to 20, I'll take it. Soraka's Q actually does some pretty decent harass.
Gracefully.
Okay, Zen's middle, so we don't have to worry about that. You know, even if I don't hit them with all of them, even if they're dodging a little bit, you know?
Every step, a new journey.
What? Pretty sure Zen's on the top side of the map. Alright, let's go ahead and push this in, and then I'll ward.
Such hatred in their hearts.
Just turbo push him. That's one thing Soraka does do better than Sona. She does push very early with her star call. A lot of people don't use it to push, but you can. I mean, it does full damage to everything that it hits. And it's pretty good. It's like 110, you know, at level 2, so... Okay, good. So we push Ezreal in. Need to back. She's gonna stop you, dude. Or Ezreal. Are they really just gonna let him back right there? Yeah, you always want to back in a bush. Actually, I'm gonna...
The whole world in balance.
switch that up. I'm gonna go for the Sightstone here. The reason is I need to keep an eye on that Infernal, because you know that Zen's gonna want that.
Where am I needed?
Fiddle can do it, too. Fiddle's another person. Like, if we get a kill, we need to go get it with Fiddlesticks. But we gotta have the lane pushed up before we can do that. So just communicating that with the team, just saying, hey, look, You know, we need to try to go get this Infernal. Now, at this level of play, they're probably not gonna... They're probably not gonna play around it as much as maybe they should. I'm gonna go ahead and just top him off here. Usually you do want to hit the W or the Qs, like I said, but if they're under half, you can just go ahead and... Dude, I don't have wards up yet. Okay, he's top. Maybe I can bait him here by clearing out this pink. Oh, they don't have a pink in there. Okay. Okay. Right here, right here. That melee channel, though. I helped. Do a heal on him, get the assist. It did actually help a little bit. Not that I did a lot of that, but I did some of it. No, don't put it near me. I don't want the area of effect damage. There you go. So if you see the jungler top, or especially if you kill somebody and see the jungler top, you can definitely just go get that dragon. Infernal's obviously a really nice one. Does Ezreal have just here? Tristana has BF. Yep, pretty standard Ezreal gameplay bot lane. Enemy has BF, you have tier, you're kind of screwed. However, jungle Ezreal is different and more powerful. I described that. I have a whole video about that if you're wondering about like jungle Ezreal, what's up with that, why is it probably going to be a good pick at Worlds. Yeah, I see her. Where's it? Okay, mid's missing. We've got River warded though. Zen's missing. Okay, there's mid. Zen, I don't think we know where he is. Let's see some more questions here. Hey, what's up? I think that Kendra is very weak in the jungle, and I think that she's even weaker in ADC. She's got a lot of problems right now. She just doesn't have really good itemization at all, and her jungle pathing is very telegraphed because you can see where the mark is, so you know where she's going to go. You try to collect her marks, and it just requires too many marks to make a significant difference. So, like, you know, in bronze and silver, maybe because people aren't going to play around like her marks and that jungle information well enough, maybe you can get away with her, but you know, I think she's got a lot of problems. And AD carry definitely doesn't work because you can't go get your marks. And her whole reason, like the only reason where she would actually be a really strong pick is if you get a lot of marks. Her range is too short. Dude. This is also the mark of inexperienced players, is they'll overstay. If your enemy goes back, you go back. It's that simple. Just buy something. You should never stay and let your enemy get a back on you before you back. It's not worth it. Because now you're not going to get a free back anyways, most likely. Because they, in theory, could pressure you out more because they're going to have more items than you. Doesn't matter how much gold you have if you never spend it. So I know she's waiting to probably complete her Infinity Edge or something, but you need to just back. Just go get a crit cloak or something. Like, you always want to match your opponents in backs. And how it works is, as soon as they back, you push them in a tower and then you back. That's it. You can maybe push one extra tower if you have really good wave clear. Or one extra wave. if you have really good wave clear, but in general, you're only going to have time to push one wave and then back. Hopefully she doesn't bind me right here. Okay. So we go Oasis, Boots, and then we'll start working our sensor here. Oh god. Was that an Ezreal snipe? Probably. Okay, let me see. Have I ever tried competitive? I mean, I was Diamond last season. That's pretty competitive solo queue. I've been as high as in promos for Diamond 5 this season. But no, I haven't tried, like, actual... I have done arranged 5s and stuff with some other Diamond people. It was, like, interesting. But no, I'm not good enough to be, like, an actual pro competitive player. At least I don't think so. I mean, I guess anything's possible. But I don't think so, honestly. Damn it. My heal just came up. Oh, God. I knew he was going to throw it, and I thought I could dodge it. I got blocked by the wall. Well, Tristana, you got hit by like 2 or 3 vines, buddy. I mean... I don't know what... You're saying he sucks and gets lucky, but you keep getting hit by crowd control, and he hits you while you're crowd controlled. I mean, I don't know what to tell you there. Let me turn up the contrast on my phone so I can see the questions better from a distance here. I mean, as I usually say, I could see myself being maybe a like down the road, a year or 2 or something. I could see myself being like maybe an analyst or something, or maybe even like a coach or an assistant coach or something of like a college team. But as far as a player, I think I'm don't think I quite have it enough to be a good player. Favorite support player in America is probably Afromo, more so because I like his attitude and I think he's just a really cool guy. And he does break out some interesting plays every now and then. Internationally, trying to think of, damn it, who is it? The old Brox support who's on Longzhu now. I can see his face. He's the one who innovated the Misfortune support in pro play last season. Damn it, why can't I think of his name? He's like the best support in Korea, probably. I like Wolf. It's not Mata. Damn it, I can't remember his name. The guy that's on the Longzhu support who was also on Rox. Rox was my favorite team last year. Mostly because I liked Prey and this guy. And I can't remember the guy's name. But he just seems like a pretty cool, humble guy too. And he has some really interesting picks that he plays every now and then. Gorilla, that's it. Yeah. Hey, thanks so much for the sub. I appreciate it.
The whole world in balance.
Yeah. They're really cool. I'm glad they found a great home in Longzhu because I really like that Rox team. I like Smeb as well. That team just looked like they had so much fun when they were playing. That's the thing. Is just like, you know, they're practicing for like 12 hours a day, but they just seemed like they really enjoyed hanging out with each other. And it was a shame to see them leave. Okay, so now we're starting to fall behind a little bit here. Sorry, I can't really... My phone's too dark. I need to... I'll set it up better here in a second. I am going to get a second monitor early next week. That should help out. Oh, God. Getting too low. Okay, Morg went up there. Oh, Rye's going real hard. Oh, jeez. Jeez. Alright, we got it. This game is getting interesting. Damn it. I got a little too close. Oh no. No, Triss, don't go into melee combat! Okay, we got it. Wait, what? What? He seriously gets away with that? Oh my gosh. Alright. Peanut is really cool. I like Peanut as a jungler. Okay, let me turn up the contrast on my phone here. There we go. Now I can see. $3,000 elo rise. I guess that's one perspective on it. Sure, we'll give him the credit. Yeah, that's right. I took that. What's up? I didn't mean to take it. I was trying to slow it for him. I can't imagine Vel'Koz did not hit him with. It didn't even shoot a Q at him while that was happening. I'll put it that way. Yeah, you can't really flank a Soraka that well. Maybe with Fiddle I can. Yeah, get the fear on him. Alright, we got him. Let's see some other questions here. Yeah, I know a lot of our friends in other time zones will like the afternoon streams.
The whole world in balance.
I think it was something like that, Kachiri. I think he was surprised. They see it. No. No.
Every step, a new journey.
We're getting a little close, so I figured I'd go ahead and throw it there. Yeah, we get the dragon. Get dragon. You don't want to do Baron. We don't have a, Fiddlesticks doesn't have any armor, so he does have lifesteal, but I think he's going to go down in health over time. Yeah, she should be gone. Yeah. And we don't do it that quickly, like we... I mean, I guess Rise does it pretty quickly, to be fair, but... It's just too risky. Oh man, Ornn's going real hard. What is going on? I mean,
This is my
Yo, Trist, buddy, Rise. I mean, seriously? I'm with Rise on this one. I can't go do anything or they'll just kill me. But like, if Trist, like, would have not gone blue and actually helped. Oh God, he got Molten Edge. This is why they made the... Okay, I'm gonna try out getting Athene's here before I get Redemption. I've tried it on some other champions. Obviously, it's really good on Sona. I think it could be good on Soraka because her Qs do a lot of extra damage, and it's just more reliable. I feel like people here are gonna run out of my Redemption and not know what it is. Hey, Pearson. No, it's not ranked, buddy. No, I'm just trying. This is a straw poll game just to get some Soraka footage. Alright. I mean, to me, like, what I think about playing some of these and just, like, coming up with some footage, this is really no different from, like, a lot of other streamers or content creators on YouTube who are, like, diamond level players that make Smurfs in gold. Whatever, right? Like, yeah, that's ranked, but it's not really ranked, right? Like, you're going to be much better than the average person in there. And that's just what they have to do to play some of the... They play more wacky stuff than I do sometimes, you know, to try out the, I don't know, all critical strike Renekton or something. Because they can't do that in a high diamond or challenger level game. But, so I don't do too many normals like that, but to be honest, I don't think it's that much different than most of the other streamers who run Smurfs to do a lot of their stuff. I mean, that's kind of just what I have to do if I want to be able to play like a greater variety of champions. To practice them and then also just to show footage for them, like how you could play them and stuff like that. This type of game is actually probably pretty similar to what most people who are watching play in solo queue. I mean, this is more competitive than some games I've seen in ranked, so... What's up, Sniper? Alright, we got missing here.
To heal and
I really would like to go Warmogs or something, but there's just not a good build for that right now, I don't think. Come on, Rise. Ugh. It's a fail.
every step a new journey.
Need more pinks. Hey, what's up, Navardi? Hey, I feel you on that, man. It's fine. I understand it's the school season. I teach university classes, so I get it. It's fine, buddy. We're glad to have you here whenever you can show up. It's always important. Make sure you get that schools on lockdown first. Woo! Go, we got it with our ragtag tag group of misfits here. Well, yeah, I mean, Soraka's okay in theory versus a lot of in a lot of compositions. The problem is, like Mr. Magpie said, if they don't buy Grievous Wounds, then she's great. And I mean, the problem is, like, once people get to Platinum and higher, I don't know, I've had some games, even in Platinum, where people, like, still will not buy an Executioners. Like, I had someone, you know, buy Executioners, like, at 27 minutes into a game. But typically, they will understand, that you need that. And I've had people get it as early as like first or second item even. And that really, really hurts badly. Because Soraka doesn't have any shields. Everything in her kit is a heal. Versus Sona where I'd say at least like 75% of her efficiency, maybe 50 to 75% of her efficiency on her W is her shield and not her heal. And that doesn't get cut because the shield is the thing that can apply to everybody. The heal only applies to you and one other person. So that grants Sona a little bit more immunity to Executioners than Soraka. And then, of course, Janna doesn't have... Well, I guess it would affect Janna's ultimate, but it doesn't affect her shields at all. It doesn't affect Lulu's shield or Lulu's ultimate, because Lulu's ultimate is an infusion of health. It's not an actual heal. So Soraka is uniquely impacted among top-level enchanters by Executioners, and that's really what hurts her quite a lot. I wish they would rework that mechanic a little bit, or just offer some kind of counterplay for Soraka. Like, I have suggested that something like Mikhail's Crucible, which is okay, but it's like on the fringe of sort of usefulness, especially it would fit thematically with it in terms of harmony. Something like, if you heal somebody, it makes them immune to Grievous Wounds for, you know, your next heal. Like, not the first one gets affected, but then your next heals over the next however many seconds, 3, 4, 5 seconds, something like that, are immune to Grievous Wounds. So it would stop the first heal. If they have Grievous Wounds, it would... the first heal would still get affected, but then subsequent heals over a period of time would not be affected by Grievous Wounds. Something like that, or just some way to erase Grievous Wounds. She used to have something like that. I think her ultimate used to remove Grievous Wounds and then apply, but... Okay, let me go ahead and I'll end the VOD there. Thank you very much. We finally got some Soraka footage in there. My lighting is looking really weird today. I'm not really sure what's up with that. Like, I look more red than usual. I'm not quite sure. I think this light went out. That might have something to do with it. Or maybe this light bulb's about to go out. I don't know. I just feel like I look a little bit more pink or red than usual, and I'm not sure why. Maybe I'm just crazy. But anyways, thank you very much. Have a good day, and I'll see you next time.